I'm talking about the purchases you made, the bills you ran up without.
In the TV series, the Ingalls family faced daily trials and triumphs in the idyllic world of Walnut Grove. Despite the serene setting, numerous mistakes and bloopers made their way onto the screen. As eagle-eyed viewers, we've unearthed a treasure trove of blunders and goofs, from oddly placed props to unexpected mishaps, that will surely leave you in disbelief. These behind-the-scenes moments offer a peek into the lighter side of the show, providing laughter, learning, and a chance to rediscover its magic. Get ready for a journey into the funniest and most captivating bloopers of the series. In 1974, the TV series presented one of the funniest bloopers, the inconsistency of Laura's pregnancy. According to Melissa Gilbert and Lennon Parker, Laura's pregnancy lasted over a year. Initially announced in a warm season, by the following summer, she was still expecting. This amusing inconsistency added a quirky twist to the storyline, capturing viewers' attention with its unique and unexpected turn of events. Laura's prolonged pregnancy became a memorable moment in the show's history, showcasing the humorous side of the character's journey to motherhood. The unexpected timeline of events kept fans entertained and engaged, proving to be a charming highlight of the series.
See, they're a good farm team. Just give them their head.
In a Season 8 episode titled Wave of the Future, Colonel Sanders, the founder of Kentucky Fried Chicken, makes a surprising appearance in the show. In this episode, Nellie's restaurant is transformed into a franchise named Mr. Sullivan's, leading to regrets on her part as she endeavors to escape the contract. Charles and Nell step in to assist her by establishing a rival restaurant. To everyone's surprise, Colonel Sanders proposes a deal to Harriet, offering her the opportunity to open her own chicken franchise. However, this scenario becomes an anachronism due to the fact that Colonel Sanders was not born until 1890, and Kentucky Fried Chicken only came into existence in 1952. Remember, the setting of the show is in the 1870s and 1880s.
It was awfully scaring coming here to the city, not knowing what to expect.
In an episode titled Bless All the Dear Children, Laura's baby is kidnapped around Christmas in Minneapolis. This time of year in Minneapolis is usually very cold, but everyone is walking around without coats. Gilbert explains that this may have been a result of filming the show in Tucson, Arizona during the summer.
No, don't be silly. He just has a few bumps and bruises. He'll be all right. He just needs to toughen up, that's all.
That's not what he needs.
In the episode titled The Odyssey from Season 5, an intense moment unfolds as an unknown assailant attempts to throw Albert off a moving train. However, our ever-resilient heroine, Laura, swiftly springs into action and intervenes just in time, shoving the man off the train before he can cause harm to Albert. Yet, amidst the gripping scene, an amusing blooper emerges. As the dramatic sequence plays out, keen-eyed viewers can spot a peculiar sight. A dummy, instead of a living being, is hurled from the train, landing gracefully in the grass. Meanwhile, the fearless stuntman gracefully rolls down the hill, surpassing the stationary dummy in a comical contrast.
Hey it! Well, Pa says people say bad things they don't mean because they're not.
Amidst the earnest atmosphere on the set, laughter and playful antics often fill the days of the cast members. Michael Landon, known for his talent and charm, also had a mischievous side that endeared him to his co-stars. Rachel Greenbush, who played the youngest Ingalls sibling, Carrie, recalled in an interview how Landon was quite the practical joker. Along with her on-screen sister, Melissa Gilbert, who portrayed Laura, Greenbush found joy in sneaking away to the creek during breaks. They would catch frogs and return to the set with their slimy companions in hand. With a cheeky spirit, Landon would take the unsuspecting frogs and playfully place them in his mouth. He would then approach fellow cast and crew members, opening his mouth wide to let the startled amphibians leap out. The sight of a frog suddenly springing forth from Landon's mouth would send everyone into fits of panic and laughter, turning an ordinary day of filming into a memorable event. These moments of levity showcased the close-knit relationships among the cast and highlighted how even in a heartfelt show, joy and fun thrived behind the scenes.
But yourself and your bets as usual. Well, now all my hard work's gone right down the drain.
In the show, a peculiar error occurs with the restless tree branches outside the front upstairs window near the girl's bed. During episodes The Monster of Walnut Grove and The Music Box, viewers can notice the branches moving and rustling as if blown by a strong wind. Strangely, no such tree is present near the house in any other scene, implying the use of stock footage or sound effects. This inconsistency adds a touch of mystery to the otherwise serene setting of the show.
Then we went up onto the sidewalk.
In the show, the traveling quilt has sparked the interest of dedicated viewers due to a peculiar continuity error. The family quilt mysteriously shifts locations, appearing on the Olsen's bed, Charles' parents' bed, and other characters' beds throughout different episodes. This quilt, predominantly white with small blocks resembling a double wedding ring design, seems to have a life of its own, moving around the set. Additionally, various other quilts make appearances in different scenes, hinting at the reuse of props and costumes within the production. The ever-traveling quilt adds a whimsical touch to the show, charming fans who notice its magical presence across different households and storylines.
Marrying you was the smartest thing I ever did.
In the show, there were instances where the characters' clothing and hairstyles did not match the time period of the 1870s and 1880s. For example, Caroline was spotted wearing a bra, an undergarment not invented until 1912. Some women also sported perms and curls more reminiscent of the 1970s than the late 19th century. Even Melissa Gilbert, who played a lead role, admitted that her character's hair was often too long and modern. These anachronisms stood out to keen-eyed viewers, highlighting the challenge of maintaining complete historical accuracy in period productions.
But I can read.
In the realm of continuity mistakes, one particular case has stood out among fans on the show's subreddit page. Gorgeous Saurus Rex, a Reddit user, fondly recalled their all-time favorite character, Albert, and highlighted a perplexing inconsistency. The made-for-TV movie implied Albert's demise, but in another episode, it was stated he grew up to become the esteemed doctor of Walnut Grove. This discrepancy bothered fans, including Gorgeous Saurus. For an anniversary surprise, their thoughtful partner arranged for Melissa Gilbert to send a personalized video message addressing the confusion. Gilbert humorously suggested a whimsical explanation for the contradiction: Albert became a zombie, serving as an undead doctor in Walnut Grove, delighting fans with this imaginative twist. Nobody seemed concerned about the conflicting stories at the time.
And I don't know how it happened, but I fell in love.
In the grand finale of the show, titled The Last Farewell, a notable continuity mistake emerges that is hard to overlook. Set in 1901, this episode occurs over a decade after the last season's events. Logically, the adults from earlier seasons would now be in their 60s or 70s, yet they appear unchanged. This is particularly striking given that Charles Ingalls, the character played by the real-life actor who portrayed him, passed away in 1902, just a year after this episode's timeline. Additionally, the children, including Carrie, Jenny, Nancy, James, and Cassandra, should have matured into young adults. But the show presents them without significant aging. This oddity is further emphasized by Laura's voice-over in the Season 9 premiere, which mentions that it is spring 1887, 14 years before the finale. Despite this substantial passage of time, it feels as though only a few years have passed in the characters' lives, creating a peculiar sense of timelessness that draws the viewer's attention.
And I don't want to talk about it anymore.
In Season 3's episode Little Girl Lost, an oversight by the editors resulted in another continuity error. Mary is seen closing a cabinet, but when the camera shifts to Laura, the same cabinet is mysteriously open. In response to such mistakes, Melissa Gilbert, in a lighthearted manner, once joked about the possibility of the house being haunted.
Them just like they are right now. And you two, you remind me of your pa.
In the film, a technical blooper that is easy to spot is the occasional appearance of a microphone on the screen. In episodes like The Handyman and The Wolves, a microphone can be seen hanging from the ceiling or poking out from behind a curtain. This is a clear indication that the show was filmed on a soundstage and not in a real house.
Of your own.
I didn't agree to any of this.
I trust you.
In the 1974 TV series, a puzzling blooper arises regarding the disappearance of the bullet from Charles' chest. In the episode The Hunters, Charles is accidentally shot by a young boy while hunting. Despite the bullet being too close to his heart to be removed, he manages to make it back home. In a later episode titled Mortal Mission, Charles is bitten by a rabid raccoon, and requires an experimental vaccine injected directly into his heart. Doc Baker performs the injection without any mention of the bullet that was supposed to be there. This inconsistency leaves viewers wondering what happened to the bullet.
Listening. You've been complaining to me, and to Father, and to anyone else in Walnut Grove.
In some episodes like The Lord is My Shepherd and the collection of the TV series, modern cars from the 1970s can be spotted in the background, driving or parked on the roadside. These anachronistic vehicles, not fitting the setting of the 1870s or 1880s, hint that the filming may have taken place on a set or near a highway, rather than an authentic town locale. This discrepancy adds an interesting historical blooper to the show's production. The TV series premiered in 1974 and revolves around a family living in Minnesota in the late 1800s. The story follows the Ingalls family, particularly Laura Ingalls, the spunky and curious young girl, and her parents, Charles and Caroline. They face various challenges living in the wilderness while forming bonds with their community and experiencing adventures. The show highlights themes of family, friendship, and the pioneer spirit. It achieves significant popularity among viewers and received several awards for its heartfelt storytelling and memorable characters.
You just eat some soup I made and don't be telling me again that you're not hungry.
Casting for the 1974 TV series Little House on the Prairie involved a careful selection process that aimed to find actors who could embody the spirit of the beloved book series by Laura Ingalls Wilder. The producers held auditions across the country, seeking talent that could bring authenticity to the characters. For the role of Charles Ingalls, Michael Landon was a natural choice. His previous work in Bonanza showcased his ability to connect with audiences, and his charm made him a perfect fit for the loving father figure. Melissa Gilbert, who played Laura, impressed casting directors with her youthful energy and strong emotional range during her audition. She was just a child at the time, but her passion for the role shone through. The chemistry between Landon and Gilbert was evident, which helped solidify their casting. For the role of Caroline Ingalls, Karen Grassel was selected after a series of auditions where she demonstrated her ability to portray warmth and strength. The casting team also focused on finding actors who could create a believable family dynamic. As the auditions progressed, the chemistry tests became crucial. They paired actors in various scenes to see how they interacted. This process revealed the natural connections between the cast members, which was essential for the show's family-oriented theme. Pivotal moments included the decision to cast actors who not only fit their roles, but also had the ability to grow with their characters over the series. The casting of supporting roles, like that of Nellie Oleson, played by Allison Arngrim, added depth to the show. Arngrim's audition stood out because she brought a unique blend of sass and vulnerability to the character. Overall, the casting process for Little House on the Prairie was a thoughtful journey that prioritized chemistry and authenticity, ensuring that the series would resonate with audiences for years to come.
Oh, look, there's Eliza Jane. Maybe we could sit with her.
Doubt it. She's
The directorial vision behind the 1974 TV series Little House on the Prairie was rooted in a desire to authentically portray family life on the frontier. The director drew creative influences from classic American storytelling, emphasizing themes of love, community, and resilience. In terms of style, the director favored a naturalistic approach, striving for emotional depth and realism in performances. Collaborating closely with the cast and crew, the director encouraged a sense of camaraderie and dedication to bringing the characters and their experiences to life on screen. Crew members were valued for their contributions to set design, costume accuracy, and capturing the essence of the time period. This collaborative effort helped create a series that resonated with audiences for years to come. The production of the 1974 TV series Little House on the Prairie involved meticulous set design and careful selection of locations to create an authentic 19th century rural atmosphere. Logistical challenges such as transportation, weather conditions, and working with animals were overcome through careful planning and coordination. Innovative techniques like using special effects for natural disasters and advanced camera angles to capture emotional scenes were employed during filming. The production team's dedication to detail and storytelling brought the beloved series to life. The The musical score and soundtrack of the 1974 TV series Little House on the Prairie were carefully crafted to enhance the narrative and emotional tone of the show. Composers and musicians worked collaboratively to create music that evoked the spirit of the prairie setting and the characters' experiences. The gentle melodies and uplifting themes in the music complemented the heartwarming and sometimes poignant moments in the series, adding depth and emotion to the storytelling. The use of traditional instruments like the fiddle and harmonica helped transport viewers to the world of the Ingalls family, capturing the essence of life on the frontier. Through their music, the composers and musicians brought an extra layer of authenticity and emotion to the beloved series, resonating with audiences and becoming an integral part of the show's identity. The series features many iconic scenes that resonate deeply with audiences. One memorable moment is when Charles Ingalls, played by Michael Landon, faces the harsh realities of frontier life. The direction captures the emotional weight of his struggles, showcasing Landon's ability to convey vulnerability. The cinematography often highlights the vastness of the prairie, contrasting the character's smallness against nature's backdrop, which enhances the feeling of isolation and resilience. Another significant scene occurs during the Christmas episode, when the Ingalls family experiences hardship yet finds joy in giving. The performances are heartfelt, with actors like Melissa Gilbert bringing authenticity to their roles. The filmmakers aim to portray the importance of family and community, which is evident in the warmth of the scenes. Commentary from Landon reveals that he wanted to create a show that reflected real-life challenges and triumphs, making it relatable to viewers. The impact of these moments is profound, as they evoke empathy and nostalgia, reminding audiences of the values of love, perseverance, and hope. The series continues to resonate, illustrating the timeless nature of its themes and the strength of its characters.
Here, things are gonna get better. I thought you'd never get here. I'm starved.
The TV series Little House on the Prairie had a significant cultural and social impact. It resonated with audiences by portraying the pioneer spirit and the challenges faced by a family in the American Midwest. The show's themes of community, family values, and resilience struck a chord with viewers. Additionally, the series influenced pop culture by showcasing life on the frontier in a romanticized yet relatable way, sparking interest in American history and simpler times. Furthermore, Little House on the Prairie contributed to discussions on relevant social themes such as family dynamics, friendship, and the importance of empathy and understanding. Overall, the show left a lasting impression on viewers and remains a classic representation of American life during the pioneer era.
Time to go.
The 1974 TV series Little House on the Prairie received mostly positive reviews from critics and audiences alike. Critics praised the show for its heartfelt storytelling, strong performances, and wholesome family themes. Audiences found the show endearing and relatable, connecting with its portrayal of life on the American frontier. Throughout its run, Little House on the Prairie garnered several nominations and awards, including multiple Emmy nominations for acting and directing. The show also received recognition for its writing and production values. These accolades are a testament to the hard work and talent of everyone involved in the series. For the actors, directors, writers, and producers, receiving awards and positive reviews is a validation of their efforts and dedication to creating quality television programming. The critical acclaim and awards for Little House on the Prairie not only brought recognition to the cast and crew, but also helped solidify the show's place in television history as a beloved and enduring classic.
This is different.
During the filming of Little House on the Prairie, the cast and crew faced numerous challenges, one of which involved the treacherous weather conditions on set. The strong winds would often blow away set pieces, leading to frequent delays in shooting. Despite these obstacles, the cast members showed admirable resilience and teamwork, working together to ensure the show's success. Another interesting anecdote is that the cast developed close bonds off set as well, with many of them forming lasting friendships that extended beyond the show. These behind-the-scenes moments added an extra layer of warmth and authenticity to the beloved series, making it a truly memorable experience for all involved in its production.
To help you. Now, you haven't let me do one thing in the 2 days I've been here.
Little House on the Prairie, a 1974 TV series, holds a significant place in film history. It showcased pioneer life in a memorable way, impacting future filmmaking by popularizing historical dramas. The show's influence inspired a genre of family-oriented and historical television programs. Its lasting legacy is seen in the timeless themes of family, community, and resilience portrayed in the series, resonating with audiences across generations. Little House on the Prairie remains a classic example of storytelling that continues to captivate viewers today.
I don't know, son. It ain't right. Maybe they'll change it sometime.
That won't help Kezia.
If you have memories of the 1974 TV series Little House on the Prairie, we'd love to hear about how the show impacted you or influenced your view on cinema. Share your personal experiences with us and engage with likes, shares, and subscriptions for more cinematic adventures.
When I was a kid, and this had to happen.